Hello everyone, it's Thalia. I'm happy to be going over this week's two theories, the uncertainty reduction theory and the social exchange theory. So to begin with, the uncertainty reduction theory is an interaction between two people before meeting, essentially. So in a more profound way of identifying this, it's people need interaction in order to reduce uncertainty. So when we're getting to know somebody, we first pay attention to their body language. We try to find a middle ground. We might look them up on Facebook. We might try to pay attention to the way they're dressed, to the way they respond to any questions we may have. It's a period of cordiality where we aren't trying to cross any lines and we're not trying to develop an in-depth relationship. We're just trying to feel the person out in order to reduce our uncertainty or our anxiety toward the person. In my own life, for example, I could think I work at a counseling clinic. Most of our counselors tend to do extensive checks on their clients prior to the appointment. And this is because I work with mostly court-ordered clients, where they're not going to counseling because they want to, they're going to counseling because they've gotten in trouble and the court is requiring this in order to clear them of their charges. So a lot of the counselors will look up, these person's background before getting to know them so they're able to better understand them and so that we can also have security measures ready. So that's one example in my personal life. Another one is that I am a military spouse and we often meet new people. Every 3 years we move and we get to meet new people and we have a new set of friends and we try to readjust to a location. So the uncertainty reduction theory is a huge part of that process because you are taken out of where you're comfortable and you're put into a new situation where you're meeting new people. And it's all about gauging whether the people that you're meeting are going to be lifelong friends, like the friends you've left behind. So looking them up on Facebook once again, trying to see what their interests are, whether they're mothers, like new mothers, or whether they're studying, trying to find a middle ground, trying to find if your styles are the same, or things like that can kind of indicate whether a more profound relationship can be developed in the future, is a huge part of our adjustment period when we're moving and getting to know new people. And then the second theory is the social exchange theory. This behavior is a result of the social exchange process. So you're maximizing benefit and you're minimizing cause. So it's essentially the relationship between two people with a cause and a benefit, or a benefit. You could think that in the work setting, this may be something that occurs. You are developing a relationship or a rapport with an individual that you're working for, and you are receiving a benefit or a cause, or could get a more negative cause out of it, like losing a job versus getting paid. But on a more interpersonal level, this kind of reminds me of something that my mom used to tell me all the time when I was growing up. And it's have people in your life that are going to add, not take away. And that's a simpler way of saying maximize benefit, minimize cause. And I'm not talking specifically about like material items or monetary items. I'm talking about people that add happiness, that add love, that are minimizing cause, that aren't making you sad or upset. And that's something that has stuck with me throughout my life and something that I always think back to. So the social exchange theory definitely made me think of that within my own life. So once again, I hope that I have been able to make everything clear. And I love interacting with you guys, and I hope to see you again soon.